What happened to Dani Pedrosa in Qatar? He qualified 14th and finished 11th. In Japan, he qualifies 11th. What happened? Pedrosa was racing injured in the second half of 2008. When he crashed out of the lead in Germany in July, he broke several bones in his hands and wrist. He crashed again in Australia in October, a knee injury which required surgery in the winter. By March and the pre-season test in Qatar, he was almost back to full fitness. Then he crashed heavily and re-injured the knee which had just been repaired.
Just getting a little bit more used to ride, because long time not riding that fast, and I need more laps.
Pedrosa ruled the world in the smaller categories, but he's fast becoming MotoGP's chronically wounded warrior. Maybe the big bikes are a step too far for the diminutive Spaniard. He's by far the smallest rider in the Premier class. Some say this gives him an advantage. Because he's lighter, he can accelerate faster. But really it's a disadvantage. Taller riders with longer arms and legs can muscle the MotoGP machines around more easily. Stoner and Rossi are still a step ahead of Lorenzo. Stoner's qualifying time is just 0.05 of a second slower than Rossi's. Lorenzo is half a second down. Then he makes a bad start. The pressure's on.
I didn't do a very good start. I finished the first lap in 4th. I had to ride as best as I can to get the victory.
But up the rise through Horsepower Hill goes the 93 of Mark. He was almost, he's crashed, he has gone down. Marc Marquez with a big one. He goes all the way to the air fence. Jack Miller's gone down at turn 10 as well. And so out of all of the drama, it looks like Bagnaia, having come through Q1, is going to be on pole position here. In Brno, can you believe it? Zarco down 2. A crash fest, a dramatic end to this session. Zarco's down. Zarco might be a spot of bother there.
Yeah, who went down first? Zarco was ahead of Marc Marquez on the track. It's Marc, I think, that will have crashed into the yellow flag zone, because Zarco was up the road with Quartararo and Mir. So here's Marc Marquez into the gravel track. Are there any yellow flags waving? Look, there's already Johan Zarco and an LCR Honda in that gravel track.
Oh yeah, Zarco. Well, the Part4-Motegi stewards are going to be
16th place on the grid.
16th place on the grid.
What a difference, around 20 minutes, mate, for Pecco.
Well, he was pushing, wasn't he, Marquez? But 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 he was push he would have felt that had that lap been completed, it was likely to be a 1:51. You can see Johan Zarco there in the distance, just walking. I think he crashed seconds before the 93 followed him heavily into that turn 13 gravel trap. Let's have a listen on board with Mark.